Turning overseas now, Ukraine's counteroffensive against Russia is officially underway this morning, and that includes new fighting near the eastern city of Bakhmut, which Russia took over in May after months of fighting. Debora Patta has more from Kyiv.
Ukraine is finally on the march. Spring has become summer, and defensive operations switched to offensive ones.
Slava, slava, slava.
Just this morning, as the battle continued nearby, Ukrainian troops claimed they'd liberated Storozheve in the Donetsk region. At first, we were met with heavy Russian artillery, said this soldier, but then we took it back, house by house. Celebrations are muted, though. There is no time to pause. They must continue pressing forward. Over the weekend, in the village of Blahodatne, fighters were seen treading gingerly through the ruins of another shattered building before hoisting the Ukrainian flag through the smashed window of what used to be a local community center. We're kicking the enemy out, said this soldier. It is the warmest feeling there is. And close by in Neskruchne, these troops proclaimed yet another victory for Ukraine. Here, tears of joy of a different kind. Ukrainian soldiers captured by Russian forces in Bakhmut, Mariupol and elsewhere have returned home. More than 90 fighters swapped in a prisoner exchange with the Kremlin. All of this will be welcome news for Ukrainians still reeling from the horror of last week's Kakhovka Dam catastrophe and the ongoing terror of rescuing stranded flood victims under Russian fire.
Russia claims it's repelled a number of other advances along the front line, but Kyiv is reluctant to talk about its counteroffensive. And despite these modest gains, the big push, Anne-Marie, is still to come.
It certainly is. So finally, though, we have some confirmation that this counteroffensive has started. Confirmation in these victories. What's the significance behind the villages being liberated by Ukrainian forces, these particular villages?
I think it's important to point out that there are very, very modest gains, as we've mentioned, a small string of successes. But what is important is it's begun. They're on the move, but the real big push hasn't really yet taken place. This is a make or break counteroffensive for Ukraine. They've been heavily armed by Western allied countries and the US, and there is a lot of pressure on them to perform here. So a lot of excitement, also trepidation, and this is going to take a while. It's not going to be like the lightning offensive in Kharkiv last year.
In the meantime, Ukrainian and Russian forces participated in another prisoner swap. What can you tell us about that?
We've seen a number of these over the course of this war, and this particular one, about 90 soldiers from each side, Russia and Ukraine, those coming back to Ukraine. Very emotional scenes as they got back home. And we've spoken to the head of war crimes in Ukraine before about prisoners of war, and they often undergo very, very harsh circumstances. Their stories still to be told of this particular batch, but previous prisoners have spoken about horrific torture and even sexual abuse of both men and women inside jails. So a lot of relief to see them back home. Many of these fighters were in Bakhmut, where some of the fiercest fighting has taken place. And that also means that Wagner mercenaries possibly have also been swapped and sent back to Russia.
And I just want to sort of get back to that flooding after the destruction of an important dam. We know that there's a humanitarian crisis taking place. Some people are still stuck in their homes. But what about the ecological concerns?
You know, Anne-Marie, experts predict that the environmental catastrophe that's been wreaked on that region could be generational. It's only slowly becoming clear. There's obviously immediate concerns about fresh drinking water. There was a big supply in that area, and the water itself that's left behind is murky and possibility of diseases. But long term, we're looking at entire ecosystems that have been destroyed. We've seen fish gasping on river banks and animals who've been washed away. And And for every house that you see destroyed there, you see a field that is underwater, and that is somebody's livelihood. They're literally watching their livelihood float away, because this is known as the breadbasket of Ukraine and provide important agricultural produce not only for this country but elsewhere in the world. And I'm thinking here of places like Africa, which we know has been under severe drought in some areas. So this is not good news, not just for this region, but for places in Africa that are struggling as well.
This is a story that we've seen happening over and over again. The war in Ukraine continues to impact people well beyond its borders. Deborah, thank you very much.